So, Spider-Man 3 first teaser image, next God of War leaked details, and PlayStation Plus extra games leak for April. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, are you a Metro fan or not? This is not related to any of the stories today, but a new game in this series will be revealed tomorrow with Metro 2039. I'm personally hyped. I've played all of the games, including the VR one on PlayStation VR 2, but that's just me. What about you? So comment below yes or no if you're a Metro fan or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, Spider-Man 3 first teaser image. Reading from Push Square, Insomniac Games is one of Sony's busiest and best studios, and while it's currently on the final stretch with Marvel's Wolverine, it appears as though development is already in progress on another superhero action adventure. Ben Jordan, who acts as the face model for Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man series, recently posted an interesting image via his Instagram story, though it has since been removed. Of course, fans captured the post before it could disappear, and here it is. The image shows Jordan in what looks like motion capture gear. He's posing with his hands like Spidey using his web shooters, and the caption reads, "If you know, you know," followed by a spider emoji. It's fairly clear what he's alluding to. Given the series' huge success, Marvel's Spider-Man 3 is practically a certainty, and that's not even considering how Marvel's Spider-Man 2 leaves things hanging for the inevitable sequel. Whether Jordan's post holds any weight or not, we have to imagine work has begun on the project and probably started some time ago. So, we've known Spider-Man 3 is on the way since we saw the end of Spider-Man 2. They had to make a sequel, and the sales of Spider-Man 2 were great, so that was coming. Not only that, the director of Spider-Man 2 pretty much teased 3 to be the end game of the series, while Spider-Man 2 was the civil war of the series as he was comparing it to the MCU. So, we know this game has been in the works for some time, and this is outside the full-blown Insomniac data breach as well that leaked the game to potentially be launching in 2028, which I assume now obviously could potentially have changed. People have also speculated the possibility that this image could be him, potentially working on the rumored upcoming Venom game. It's set to reportedly launch sometime next year, and maybe Peter Parker makes an appearance here. Considering the story that we saw with Carnage in Spider-Man 2, it makes sense for Peter to likely be in this game as well. Of course, let's see how this goes, and in terms of Venom and when it could be revealed, if that's actually happening, it could be revealed at the fall event later this year, following how Sony has kind of been revealing games a year before their launch, or they could do what they did with Miles Morales, reveal it summer 2027, and launch it with the PlayStation 6 in holiday of 2027. Let's see how this goes, and if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, the next God of War game details. Reading from MP First, a report way back in 2023 from Fandom Wire mentioned how the spin-off, the God of War Faye game, will feature 2 main characters, and it won't include Kratos, though it mentions how the Spartan hero will still make an appearance somehow. Since that article went up, the author has since corrected some of the information, and in a now deleted Reddit comment clarified how the prequel will star Faye, Kratos' deceased wife, and Tyr, the Norse god of war. The comment also mentions how the player will have a companion that's some kind of gelatinous cube. A talking sword will also be present in the game, which is said to be Merlin. Yes, that's odd, we agree. In addition to that, the prequel will also explore several mythologies such as Mayan and more, which isn't surprising to those who played God of War 2018. At the very least, we here at MP First can confirm that East Asian mythologies will be a part of it, as we've heard that elements from Chinese and Japanese mythologies will be a part of a new entry in the series. So, this became very interesting after reading this. Tyr being involved, a talking sword, a jelly-like companion going through different mythologies. That's what we're guessing. Maybe they all collide in some way, or maybe there's hints of each of them in the same open world, something like that. It could be anything really, but it's a lot to take in here, and I guess it makes sense because of who Faye is, setting Kratos and Atreus up on their paths, knowing what's to come next, knowing the future, and like just her role in the God of War universe at this moment. I'm wondering how it connects with all of these mythologies outside of, God of War 2018, I believe, because it was hinting at all of these mythologies. Like, how does this all connect? How does this all work? How do they move between each one of them? Is it just traveling between each one of them? Is it a type of portal going between each one of them, like the realms in God of War 2018 and Ragnarok just teleport between each one of them, or do they travel? Actually, that's what I'm really curious. This is a lot of interesting details with this, and it's also interesting to have Tyr being involved in this as well. Is Tyr going to be an additional playable characters? Are people going to be able to choose Faye or Tyr, and both of them have different abilities and different gameplay styles, to entice different choices? Interesting stuff. We'll see. The game is supposedly going to be revealed, this summer, or there's also been talks of April, but realistically, I'm not sure what's going on with this April state of play, because it was speculated, I guess, at this point, potentially to happen tomorrow, April 16th, and we haven't heard anything as of yet. Maybe Sony does announce something later today for tomorrow. We'll see. But regardless, interesting stuff with this new God of War spinoff. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see how this goes. But you guys let me know if you're excited for the God of War Faye and Tyr game or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, PlayStation Plus extra games leaked for April. So here we are once again with more games leaked for the service. This time around, we have 3 games to mention before Sony officially reveals them later today, or by the time you watch this video. We have Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. The original game was great, and the remaster honestly looks like a visual remake, so check it out if you haven't. The Crew Motorfest is the second game. I'm not really the biggest festival racer fan, but I'm looking forward to Forza Horizon 6, mainly because they changed the progression for that game to actually be like normal progression, rags to riches. But while you're waiting for that, you can play Motorfest. And finally, Football Manager 26 console. I don't really play sports games, so that's all I can really say there. But you guys let me know if you have any interest in any of these or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. As it always helps to subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with Bring On the Reveals. This week was supposed to have a state of play. I'm not sure that's happening at this point unless Sony, mentions it today and it happens tomorrow. That's a possibility still. Sony's announced it a day before. We know that Metro is set to be revealed as well tomorrow officially. And we've heard reports that Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake should also be revealed tomorrow, either at, we assumed, a state of play or at another event of their own. So I'm really curious to see, I guess, how the next day plays out, to see how all of this just comes to fruition or not. I'm assuming really the Assassin's Creed Remake is just been on the holdout for a while, so that has to get revealed sometime soon. But I'm excited to see the Black Flag Remake, Metro 2039, and whatever else we might see this week. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with Bring On the Reveals, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.
This might burn.